So in today's lecture, students, we are going to continue with chapter 10, cell cycle and cell division. So we have seen that what a cell cycle is, and today we will see how the cell is divided. So let us see, first of all, let us revise that what was cell cycle. It started with G1 phase, then comes the S phase, then the G2 phase. This part is the interphase which we talked about. And after this phase is the dividing phase, that is M phase, and this is referred to as mitotic phase of the cell. In the mitotic phase, we had seen that there are different types of phases in mitosis. We remember it as PMAT, that is prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So in the previous lecture, we were discussing that prophase is that phase in the cell division where the chromatic material starts condensing to form chromosome. Now why chromosomes are formed? Because see, chromatin is like this, thread-like structures. And what is chromosome? This is the condensed structure. So whenever a cell is dividing, what is important? That the chromosome structure should be there, because these threads cannot divide. So this chromosome will be there. These are known as chromatids, and this center part is called as centromere. Now in metaphase what happens? Now in prophase every chromosome is visible. In metaphase proper condensation of these chromosomes happen. So if this is the cell, we have looked into it that in metaphase they come at this equator in the center. So this is called as a metaphase plate or equatorial plane, which we wrote into. Then comes the anaphase. What will happen? There will be this splitting of the centromere which will pull the chromatids away. So the chromatids are going to move at the different ends. So once this happens, that is referred to as anaphase. Like this, they will be moving to different ends of the cell, to the poles of the cell. Finally, telophase, where this is going to divide into two cells. So this division actually is nothing but the nuclear division which we have talked about. After this, there has to be cytoplasmic division. So cytoplasmic division is referred to as cytokinesis. Kinesis means division. Cyto means cytoplasm. So division of the cytoplasm is called as cytokinesis. Now this is totally different when we talk about in plant cell and animal cell. In plant cell what will happen? There will be a cell plate which is formed between these two cells which are dividing, and then we will get the two daughter cells. So in case of plant cell, there is formation of cell plate. Now if I talk about animal cell, how is it different? In animal cell, it is actually furrow is being formed. Now what is a furrow? Instead of a cell plate which is forming in the middle, the cells, how they will segregate, means how the cytoplasm will divide and it will make two daughter cells. Like this imagination will happen and furrow will be formed. You can say imagination will be formed. That furrow is formed and then it will be divided into two cells and it will be segregated in the form of daughter cells. So this is the difference in cytokinesis of plant cell and animal cell. Now let us look at what is the significance of this mitotic phase. It is very, very important for dividing of the cell, so for cell division. Another important thing, how it is important, means how it is significant, is that it will help in cell growth. And also it will help in cell repair mechanisms. So this mitotic phase is specifically in the dividing cells, in the growing cells of our body. And another important thing is, if I talk about suppose animal cell, roughly see the location. In animal cell, nucleus is at the center, and in plant cell, it is at the periphery. Now, depending on the type of cell, there will be the nucleocytoplasmic ratio. Means how much nucleus is there, what volume of nucleus is being occupied, and what volume of cytoplasm is being occupied. So, if we see over here, nucleus is occupying this position and this much is the cytoplasm. So, for animal cell, there will be a respective ratio of nucleus and cytoplasm. So, nucleocytoplasmic ratio. Similarly, for plant cell, there will be a specific nucleocytoplasmic ratio, the content. So, that will be maintained by which process? By mitosis. So, this is the